Personal responsibility and integrity. Learning from Dale Carnegie. Welcome back to our series of the profound principles taken from Dale Carnegie. In this video, we're delving into the final chapter, personal responsibility and integrity. These aren't just words. They're commitments to ourselves and others, guiding how we live, work, and connect. In this chapter, we'll explore 4 essential principles. 1. Admit mistakes quickly and emphatically. 2. Encourage and challenge. 3. The golden rule. 4. Cultivate your own character. In this video, we'll dive deep into each of these principles, unpacking their meanings, sharing real-world examples, and offering practical steps to put them into action. Whether in our personal lives, our careers, or our communities, these principles can guide us to live with greater purpose, authenticity, and impact. Let's explore what it means to live with personal responsibility and integrity. This journey promises to be both challenging and rewarding, and I'm glad you're here with us. 1. Admit mistakes quickly and emphatically. As we embark on our journey through personal responsibility and integrity, let's begin with a principle that's both humbling and empowering. Admitting mistakes isn't about dwelling on failure or self-criticism. It's about acknowledging our imperfections, taking responsibility, and moving forward with learning and growth. It's recognizing that mistakes are not signs of weakness, but opportunities for growth. Can you recall a time when you made a mistake and found it difficult to admit? How did it feel? What do you think holds people back from admitting their mistakes quickly and openly? Imagine a manager who made an error in a project timeline. Instead of hiding it, she immediately informs her team, apologizes, and works with them to find a solution. The team's trust in her grows, and they tackle the challenge together. Here are some practical steps. 1. Acknowledge the mistake without self-blame or excuses. 2. Apologize if your mistake has affected others, and do so sincerely. 3. Learn from the mistake and plan how you'll avoid it in the future. 4. Remember, it's a sign of strength and maturity, not a failure. How do you approach admitting mistakes in your life? Is there a time when admitting a mistake led to an unexpected positive outcome? Admitting mistakes quickly and emphatically is about embracing our humanity, fostering trust, and turning setbacks into stepping stones. It's a principle that can transform not just our personal lives, but our professional relationships and our sense of self-worth. 2. Encourage and challenge. This is about more than just praise or criticism. It's about nurturing growth, both in ourselves and in others. Encouraging and challenging others means recognizing potential, offering support, and also pushing boundaries. It's about being both a cheerleader and a coach, celebrating successes and guiding through failures. It's a balanced approach that fosters growth, resilience, and achievement. Can you remember a time when someone both encouraged and challenged you? How did it impact your growth? How do you balance encouragement and challenge in your relationships, whether personal or professional? Consider a manager who recognizes an employee's talent, but knows she can achieve more. He encourages her by acknowledging her success, and also challenges her with new responsibilities, providing guidance as needed. The result? She grows into a leader. Here are some practical steps. 1. Recognize and acknowledge achievements. 2. Offer constructive feedback that empowers rather than discourages. 3. Set achievable yet stretching goals, providing support as needed. 4. Maintain open communication, celebrating progress and navigating setbacks together. How have encouragement and challenge played a role in your personal or professional growth? Who has been an encourager and challenger in your life, and what impact have they had? To encourage and challenge is to recognize the potential in ourselves and others, and to act with intention to foster growth. It's a principle that enriches relationships, cultivates talents, and builds character. 3. The Golden Rule. Treat others as you would like to be treated. This timeless wisdom speaks to empathy, respect, and humanity. The Golden Rule is a universal guideline that encourages us to empathize with others and act toward them with kindness and understanding. It's a simple yet profound principle that promotes compassion, fairness, and connection. Can you think of a time when you applied the Golden Rule? How did it influence your interaction? How does the Golden Rule resonate with you in your daily life and relationships? Imagine being in a new city and lost. A stranger takes the time to guide you, treating you with the kindness they would hope for if roles were reversed. You feel a sense of warmth and connection, even with a stranger. Here are some practical steps. 1. Pause and consider how you would feel in the other person's situation. 2. Act with kindness, empathy, and fairness, even when it's challenging. 3. Reflect on your interactions and continually strive to treat others as you wish to be treated. How has the Golden Rule shaped your interactions with others? Can you share a memorable experience where you've seen this principle in action? The Golden Rule isn't just a moral guideline. It's a pathway to deeper connections, meaningful relationships, and a more compassionate world. It's a principle that reminds us of our shared humanity and the power of empathy and kindness. 4. Cultivate your own character. This is about nurturing the very core of who we are, recognizing that character is not a static trait but something dynamic, evolving, and worthy of our attention. Cultivating your own character means intentionally developing the values, ethics, and qualities that define who you are. It's about being mindful of your actions, learning from experiences, and striving to be a better version of yourself. What values or qualities define your character? How do you nurture them? Can you recall a moment when you had to stand strong in your character despite challenges or pressures? Consider a person who makes it a habit to volunteer at a local shelter. This is not for recognition, but a genuine expression of compassion and community. It's a reflection of her character. Here are some practical steps. 1. Reflect on your core values and what truly matters to you. 2. Make intentional choices that align with your values, even when it's tough. 3. Seek growth through self-awareness, learning from both successes and failures. How do you actively cultivate your character? What values guide you, and how do you live them out in your daily life? Cultivating your own character is a lifelong journey, filled with challenges, triumphs, and endless opportunities for growth. It's what makes you uniquely you, and empowers you to live with authenticity, integrity, and purpose. Personal responsibility and integrity. There we have it, our deep dive into the principles. Throughout this journey, we've explored how admitting mistakes quickly and emphatically builds trust, how encouragement and challenges foster growth, how the Golden Rule connects us with empathy, and how cultivating our character shapes our very essence. Each of these principles is not just a guideline, but a commitment to living authentically, responsibly, and with integrity. They remind us that our actions, choices, and values have far-reaching impacts, not only on our own lives, but also on those around us. How do you see these principles playing out in your own life? What steps will you take to foster personal responsibility and integrity? Remember, these principles aren't about rigid rules or superficial compliance. They're about becoming more thoughtful, compassionate, and intentional human beings. They're about recognizing that personal responsibility and integrity are not destinations, but ongoing journeys, filled with opportunities for growth, connection, and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on this insightful exploration. We've learned the ways of 1. Building positive relationships. 2. Influencing and persuading others. 3. Personal responsibility and integrity. We encourage you to keep reflecting, growing, and embracing these principles in your daily life. Feel free to share your thoughts, experiences, and insights in the comments.